guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Nick, this is Sarah, and these are our two little dogs. And we're attempting to travel the world by van.
Yes, we are. And today we've come to the very tip of Spain, or the southern tip, almost the southern tip of Spain. We're supposed to be heading north, but we decided to go south, and we're on the Rock of Gibraltar.
We didn't come here for the Marmite.
We didn't come here for the crumpets.
We didn't come here for the £5 litre bottle of gin.
And we didn't come here for the 82 pence a litre diesel.
No, we didn't come here for any of those things.
Even though they're all really good valid reasons to come to Gibraltar.
And we have purchased all of those items. But we didn't come here for that. We did come here to go to Morrison's, the supermarket here, to stock up on all these things and to have a little walk around and hopefully have a mask-free day.
Yes, mask-free, because here in Gibraltar you don't have to wear them to wander around. Although we did come in and everyone seems to be wearing them in the supermarkets and everything else, which is obviously good, isn't it? Because you feel safer. Or
and apparently it only happened from 12 o'clock the day we arrived today. So after we arrived, yeah, everyone's been wearing them in shops and everything. So no mask-free day, but we've stocked up on supplies, and the other main reason we came here was to make the most of this lovely warm weather we have here and take some SUP boards out on the water.
Yeah, so we came to Gibraltar a couple of months ago now and made a really good travel vlog. So if you haven't seen that, you can check out the video, we'll link it in here. And while we were here, we spotted this beautiful bay that you can see behind us. This is Catalan Bay. Yes, it is called Catalan Bay, just have to check.
I think we got this wrong last time, so.
Yeah, it is Catalan Bay, and as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's absolutely perfect conditions for the SUP boards today.
It's perfect conditions for the SUP boards. It's nice, calm waters, nice and warm, but unfortunately, the dogs aren't allowed on the beach. It's typical in the summer.
And as you can see, the beach is quite busy behind us, so we're not going to be able to take them down there. And then we were thinking we could clamber down these rocks and take the SUP boards from here, but it is a bit of a clamber and probably a little bit dangerous. So we've decided to just sit and enjoy the view from here, and then we'll probably have to take the SUP boards back into Spain.
But I don't know what's going on with this beach actually, because there's loads of umbrellas on it. It's full of umbrellas, all different colours. They look like they're individual people's umbrellas.
But
and
there's not enough people for the umbrellas. So the beach is full and then only like half occupied.
So I don't know whether people come down the night before and just place their, claim that part of the beach and put their umbrella down. But anyway, yeah, I think we're heading back to Spain. There's a fin in the water. It was flapping around like this for ages and it's coming into the shallows, getting closer and closer to the beach. So I think the people are trying to sort of shoo it back into the sea.
Unfortunately, we can't really show you guys because we're looking through the monocular, but there's a big commotion of people at the end of the beach. So there's definitely a shark there, but I think it's only a baby shark that's either in trouble or something. But
what's going on, darling? They saved it.
I think they saved it. Well, it's out with the SUP boarders now. It's quite a big thing though, big fish, shark. Pretty cool.
So guys, we are back in Spain. We've pumped up the SUP boards. We're out on the water, as you can probably tell, but the conditions have just changed like that all of a sudden. The wind's picked up, it's got a little bit choppy, and there's a massive drag going out to sea, going towards Morocco. As soon as we stop paddling, we're going out to sea, so I think we might have to scrap this idea off. The boys aren't really enjoying themselves. We're just paddling really hard to stay where we are.
Speak for yourself.
Where are you going, little one? But anyway, yeah,
we're having a good time.
Before we end up in Morocco, watch out, Diz.
The thing is, it's fine, it's good, but when we want to film and talk to you guys, and once you stop paddling, you go so quick that way. Look, there's the boys. We're just at the buoys. See how quickly we're heading this way.
But the rock's there, so the wind must be coming from the other side. So yeah, it was calm on that bay, but that was, half an hour ago now. So I think we're going to pack the boards up and change location. So we'll talk a little bit more about them shortly. Goody, smile, you're on camera. So guys, yeah, we haven't given up just yet. We managed to anchor ourselves to this lovely buoy here.
So I've got the dog's lead, that's going around the buoy and it's attached to Nick's SUP board. So we're improvising, but it's working, so we're not drifted off to Morocco. If I show you from this angle, behind me is the Rock of Gibraltar, as we mentioned. And I don't know whether it's picking up very well, but you can see that big cloud that's sticking to the top of the rock as it hits the rock and goes over. That's called the Levante, and when there's an eastern wind it catches on top of the rock. So this is why we're drifting so quick, because there's quite a wind picking up. And it looks quite crazy now, it's completely in the clouds in Gibraltar. But anyway, on with the SUP board review.
Yeah, it's quite crazy, the Levante, because they say Britain brings its own weather with it, and it kind of does. Like here it's sunny in Spain, but on the western side of the rock now, where the main population live, it's just going to be totally overcast.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, Gibraltar is a British colony. How would you say that?
Colony.
Colony.
So anyway, let's get on with this review video. Yeah, we've had these boards for a few months now. We got sent them a while back, but because of COVID and all that, we haven't made this video until now. We kind of properly wanted to test them out in different conditions, as we are today. It's not always the perfect conditions, you know. We've been to some stunning lakes and rivers, and you know, El Chorro Lake's absolutely beautiful. But it's not always the best conditions.
Yeah, I mean, this is all right. It's quite good fun on the SUP boards today, but to be able to film, be able to vlog, you have to stop paddling. But this is working brilliantly, isn't it?
So anyway, yeah, these boards are really good. I'd have to say one of the best features about them is the fact that they just fold down so neatly and so small. For example, we can fit 2 boards on top of each other in the back of the van.
And that space is only 30 centimetres high.
Yeah. I mean, a part of this is to do with the magic bag that they come in, which is pretty cool really, because other boards, you know, they just sort of fold up very awkwardly and then you've just got loads of excess space, whereas this sort of magic bag system, it's got like 4 flaps. So pretty much really within reason, however small you fold them, the bag's going to fit around it.
As you know, the size of our van, we can't fit much in there at all. So these 2 boards are about the size of our kayak that we had before.
So yeah, the fact that they just have 1 fin. Now boards either come with 1 fin or 3 fins. Apparently the 1 fin makes the board more manoeuvrable because you've got less drag in the water left to right. And then the other 2 fins apparently give it more stability and more speed, which may be true, but we haven't noticed any stability issues with this. You know, it's quite easy to balance on them once you get used to it. So yeah, these boards come with optional seats, which we've got, and they're brilliant because they then turn a SUP board into a kayak. And lots of people have asked us, why are you leaving your kayak? Obviously when the SUP boards double up as both, then you know, it's the best option.
With these inflatable SUP boards, when you've got them fully pumped up like this, they're like rigid ones.
Yeah, they're really solid. You know, it's some people say rigid ones are better, but obviously for storing these are fantastic. And like Sarah said, once they're pumped up, they're proper solid.
They're just so rock hard.
The dogs are all over the boards with their paws, with their claws, and you'd worry about them sort of digging in and puncturing the material, but no, they're proper solid. So yeah, they're really good.
It's not like a lilo or an air mattress. It's not like that. It's completely different. It's like a really solid, what is it, like vinyl?
I don't know, maybe plastic? We'll put the material in the on the screen now, but yeah, they're really durable. You don't have to worry about them, you know, bursting on rocks or being, you know, sinking out at sea or out in a lake. So yeah, they're good boards, and you know, they float really well. They float, you can sit on them, you can stand on them, you can lie on them, you can hop on them, you can do little forward rolls on them.
And you can just sit there and have a drink.
Oh, what's your head, darling? What's your head? What a nice little place. See, multi-purpose, multi-purpose.
Or you can just take a picnic with you, so you don't even have to actually paddle, especially if you've got somewhere like, you know, a big yellow buoy that you can just
anchor yourself on.
A
proper multi-purpose, and the dogs love them. Apparently there's weight restrictions, obviously.
I think this bigger one says 100 kilos maximum weight, but both of us have been on with both of the dogs on this one board, and it was totally fine. Like, it wasn't sinking down too much at all.
No.
So that's much more than 100, isn't it? What's that?
Yeah.
70.
I'm not going to divulge my weight.
130. So I think probably close to 150 kilos we've had on the board with our things as well, and it was totally fine. So
yeah, so you know, they're really good boards. Definitely recommend them. This board that Sarah's on, I was actually looking at a few years ago when we were looking to buy a board, because it looks really cool and they're quite reasonably priced. And yeah, so don't know what more. I think we're just gonna have to leave this, because this isn't the most fun we've ever had on them. We'll take you back to where we had a lot of fun on them now. We had some fun at the El Chorro Lakes. That was the perfect location to go out SUP boarding.
yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Here's more of a sort of fishing location, isn't it? You could go out, you could take your fishing rod with you, because there's big fish out here. Like that shark that we seen this morning. There's lots of fish in these bays. Anyway.
Yeah, it could have been nice, but it's gone, yeah, really choppy. So so anyway, just to finish, I'd recommend these boards. They come with a pump, they come with a foot leash to keep you secure. The paddles are really good because you can just adjust the height to your requirement really easily when you're out on the water. We're drifting out here. One detachable fin, and yeah, and on the top you've got a nice sort of elasticated area to store whatever you need, whatever picnic or beers or bottles of wine.
They are really good boards, aren't they?
Yeah. So.
And I think there's lots of different designs and lots of different styles as well that Aqua Marina do. We will put links in the description so you can have a look at these boards. So I thought I'd just mention, guys, the Rock of Gibraltar has completely disappeared now. It's there somewhere and now it's just a big puff of white cloud. It's actually really quite nice like temperature out here now because there's such a nice wind cooling us down, so the dogs are just kind of in heaven there, aren't they? They've got their little life jackets on just in case they fall into a deep sleep and roll off the board.
Yeah, the dogs love the boards. Dizzee just jumps on at any opportunity before it's even pumped up, before it's even on the water. So yeah, they're definitely worth getting. It's great because all you need is water. You don't need waves, you don't need wind, don't need anything but water, so you can take them out in all variety of situations.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely very relaxing, and it can be a really good workout if you want it to be. Obviously not when you're just like sat there holding on to a yellow buoy.
Just pumping them up's the workout to start with.
It is.
So anyway guys, I think we're going to end this video now.
We've got some paddling to do.
So I hope you enjoyed it. Go and check out the boards on Amazon. If you're thinking of taking SUP boarding up, they're definitely worth it.
Oh, can I just say as well, it's quite easy to get into SUP boarding because we'd never done it before, and then I think like the first time you get like the leg wobbly thing going on, don't you?
Yeah.
So it takes you a little while to get the stance right.
And you're not sure which way to hold the paddle.
Yeah. But then like by the second time we'd done it, we were really quite confident and stuff, obviously, and then the more you do it, the better you get. So yeah.
So get out on the water and have some fun. Hope you enjoyed the video guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Who knows where we'll be? Who knows where we'll be? Will we be in Morocco on these SUP boards? Or will we be in the north of Spain? Or on the road anyway?
See you in a few days, guys. The best thing about this whole SUP board experience is not the SUP boards, the life jackets, and not just the life jackets, the dogs in their life jackets, because you can do this. How cool is that?
The only time Dizzee's under control. Charlie, get your head out those bushes.
Don't film me now. Don't.
You like to have a wee wee.
No.
You can wee wee just off the side of these balls, they're great.
Charlie.